Hey everyone, it's VM Campos, Magic Fan. How are you? Welcome to another streaming Saturday where I'm going to stream some Magic Arena, have fun with people, crack some cards, do some jokes or trivia or whatever, and we'll just have some fun time with Magic Arena. So let me just confirm all my things are good over here. I need to open my chat system thing. There it is coming up right there, initializing good. I have this other extension going on. YouTube, I see some activity on YouTube. Welcome everyone on YouTube. Welcome everyone on Twitch. Pleased to be enjoying the music. So, okay, let's see. So what we're going to do today, we're going to play some Arena. We also have the card cam over here where I'm going to open some things. Some of these cards of things that you've never heard of before. These things are so vintage. So I'm going to open these up right there. And, oh yeah, there's my Black Lotus. Anyway, let's get over here to the game while people come to hang out. I'm going to warm up a little bit with just a little bit of climbing the ladder. And last time you might have visited, I was about to get to Diamond. I did get to Diamond, but not on the stream, because it's such serious business that I can't take it if I don't progress. So I'm in Platinum. I'm in Diamond right now. I think I got up to Diamond 3.0 and then I dropped back down to Diamond 4.0. It's really tough here at the top in Diamond. And honestly, not to whine about it, but the matching algorithm is really interesting when you get to some of these levels, because it's like, how are you, how is, okay, like this, I've had people playing this Sphinx deck over and over and over and over at this level of Diamond. You gotta be kidding me. They have two of them in their hand. This is gonna be a Fires deck. And I'm gonna have a very hard time to beat them unless I am completely lucky and I don't have any of my good cards in my opening hand. And they are going to do their Fires of Invention perfectly fine. And I'm not going to be able to handle it, because the only way I can handle the Fires of Invention is to mill their hand out. But I needed to have a perfect turn 1, 2, and 3 to mill them out. And that has not happened so far, so I'm calling it right now. This is a game over, because the algorithm is just matching in such a hilarious way. Just throw that down there. I've played someone with a Fires of Invention deck that I got them down to like literally 1 life, and then I could no longer win. Okay, we could have a Flame Sweep. Oh, they're gonna do a Fey. They didn't go search for that, eh? Okay, well, this is just gonna slow me down, because obviously they're gonna block that in the air. Yep, they're going to read it, of course. They're going to block that. That's going to slow me down for their next turn. They're going to play Fires of Invention. They're going to have to bring out some cool stuff, such as that Sphinx. What I've seen over and over is the Sphinx. Okay, Deafening Clarion, actually. What I've seen over and over is the Sphinx plus the Cavalier of Gales. And yep, see, that's one of the Cavaliers. This deck plays the Cavalier of Flame and the Cavalier of Water. If they get their 4th land, they're going to play their Fires. They haven't dropped their land yet, so they probably don't have it. So I'm just getting good luck right here. Now, they probably have a counter spell, but let's see if I can get this Liliana out. So that is a counterspell, yep. So, Let's try this game again because it's, you know, trust me, I've played this game. I played this this type of opponent several times, and at this point the algorithm is matching me with someone I can't beat them unless I perfectly mill them out and have them discard everything of value and they get bad luck. I'm not gonna beat them. And I usually don't see me winning on them. Okay, let's see what I get here. What are my draws here? Again, not great. And if you mulligan, that's also like game over. So they didn't mulligan. What happened to my chat? So there we go. Okay, so they have a scry. I don't have a turn 2 until a turn 3. Let's see if I pull something for turn 2. I guess another one of these. That's sort of okay. Turn 3, Midnight Reaper. At least that'll draw me a card. There. Okay, so there's 2 of their fires. They threw away a fires because they already had one in hand. Mark my words. Okay, third turn they can do a Deafening Clarion right here. Okay, interesting. I guess they're gonna do their fairy that bounces you back. Maybe not. Okay. Well, that's gonna hurt me. But part of what this deck is about. See, it's this is their Fires of Invention right here. They're gonna crack that, get their final land, get the Fires of Invention, and then they're gonna play Deafening Clarion, and then I'm gonna quit because this has just been so mechanical. When you get to this level, I keep seeing over and over. With my mono black deck, I keep seeing over and over this same deck over and over. Turn 1, that Sphinx. Okay, actually turn 0, that Sphinx. Okay, they want a blocker. Double blue, that's still enough for a counter spell. Let's see if, well, I don't have enough for Liliana yet. And it's pausing because, okay, that'll be vaguely useful. They have 2 blue enough to bounce back with one of their fairies. They're at 9. If they don't drop their fires by now... Okay, so I've got enough for Liliana, but obviously they've got a counter spell, so I have to wait for them to do something, and what they're going to do is a lot of good stuff, so... I don't have any way to bait out something. Maybe if I get a Fenlurker. That's not a Fenlurker, so okay. We'll pass one more turn. The more I pass, the more they get to what they need. They have 5 cards. One of them's got to be the perfect one. Okay, Prison Realm. At least they're tapped out for mana, so I'll be able to... Liliana, I guess. That's still gonna slow things down. Meaning advantage for them. Fenlurker. Okay, well... 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I had my 8th one. Okay, well. Guess we'll do this. Let's see if they don't. Let's see if they fall for this. That I've got something in my hand. I've got something in my hand. It's gonna death touch you. I guess not. Okay. They've been stuck on 4 lands forever, but of course their tide will turn right here. They're going to drop their fires. They have 5 lands, and then they're going to be able to do Kenrith. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see here if this Fenlurker will get a counterspell out of their hand. There's that counterspell. decline that. Hit that. Make a zombie. See, again, I'm only winning because they're having bad luck. They're down to 1 land. Here comes the fire. Here comes the deafening clarion. And at 1 life, they win the game. Okay, close enough there, but I get lots of free cards. I guess that deserves a nice. But out of all of those cards, I don't get a Vicious Rumor, which would have been amazing. Okay, well, let's drop something there. Drop a land, bring in a blocker. Bring in another zombie. And let's see what they pull off on this final turn. Another time wipe. That'll still give me more lands from Liliana. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So that was just a lot of bad luck. Corwin. Okay, let's go to the next round. My sideboard is worthless against them. I think I might put some Mind Rots in there. Okay, I got stuff to do turn 1, 2, 3. So, no Sphinx. Good. And there's my Swamp, there's my Rumor. Next turn, the Rat. After that, Ayara. I'm going to get board wiped. Drop some lands. They didn't need their passage A. They have all the lands that they need. That's what that means. Oh, they had 2 of them. Okay, there we go. There's the second one. Okay, that's nothing. They added some new animation to that Fabled Passage, which is kind of nice. But is that affecting any of the performance? You know, people are talking about performance issues about the game. Okay, 3 mana. This will be a counter spell. Guess not. Okay, good. So whittling down that hand until they have a whittle hand. They still have the 3 lands that they need. Is this their 4th land? Fires of Invention. There's their 4th land. Fires of Invention. There we go. They get to play one more thing. Are they going to wipe the whole board here? It's only 1 rat. I'm sure they want to wipe. Time wipe or nothing. Okay. Well, at least I'm safe vaguely in terms of I can play a card uninterrupted. But then now they start with 3 cards, possibly a land, 5 lands. They can play things for free. This will be a wipe. I kind of see that deck play very mechanically. I think mine is way more random, but I see other people's decks that play, like, see, there it is, that other people's decks just play so, like, perfectly in tune, right? What are they going to go get? Another wipe? Another Wrath? How are they going to win the game? Choose a non-creature card. They're going to go get a Cry of the Carnarium. Okay, well, that's going to do damage to... It's going to do 2 damage to things. So, do it this way. And then they have 5 mana, 1 card. And they'll put out their... They're gonna go search for one more thing. So if I had my mill... Okay, well, there's a Nicol Bolas. Pay that for free. I guess I'll just drop my... my rider. They can't counter that. Have them discard something. Let's see, are they going to get rid of their Cry or their... Okay, they have 2 Cries of the Carnariums. Okay, well, that won't really hurt too much. So they still have 1... Oh, so that's hilarious. How many... You're going to go get another Nicol Bolas, and then I don't have a way to kill it. Chandra, okay, you're going to fry everything, I guess. So they're gonna do that. Okay, they're gonna do the ping me stuff. Okay, well, Cavalier. When you do destroy target creature an opponent controls. Okay, well, my... I guess I gotta go with a big creature here. And then this is gonna waste my time a little bit to try to take out Chandra. They're kind of top decking. They have 3 blockers. I doubt they'll do the minus effect. Okay, they'll do that minus effect. Fine. They're going to bring out a blocker. Dig for something. They got 2 amazing cards. One that they'll be able to play for free right now. Got their Cavalier. Yeah, this is game over for me. Alright, so I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. They have plenty of cards. They have 3 cards in hand. They have 3 1/4 blockers. They can play any cards they want for free. They have a Planeswalker. They have a 5/5. I'm getting slowly whittled down with that. If I get my Murderous Rider... Okay, yeah, so 2 of these are not going to help. Okay, well, at least they're out of spells for the turn. Alright, well, GG. That's what I'm saying about this is... This is, like the pairing... The pairings are just way too obvious. Okay, let's play that again before I go into the drafting. Let's see if I get another. So allow your viewers to hover over cards visible, add to my channel, build an extension. Just trying to fix a couple of things here. Okay, well, let's get back to this. I go first. So I've got all of my... I've got my plan for all of my discard. Let's see how that works. So who am I battling over here? They got rid of Ugin, I suppose. So I'm going to empty their hand, but I'm going to empty my hand too. I'm dealing with a Simic Flash player. They're going to play their Mana Dork right here. Oh, Golden Egg. Are they going to try to do stacks? And they're dropping their Nissa. Okay. I guess they're not getting any of their ramps, so that's what they're gonna do there. They have a bunch of lands. Let's see here. Will they counter that? I don't care if they counter that because I have one more thing instead. And that also nibbles their hand. Dropping another Nissa. Are you kidding me? Like, what is up with this algorithm? They had a Nissa and a Frilled in their hands, and they had another Nissa, and here's a Teferi. Okay, I guess if you bounce something back, that obviously means you have still something in your hand, another Teferi, because this Teferi's dead now. So let's go hit that. Let's go hit over here. Bring that. And bring that, and then I'm poised for a wipe. Let's see, what can wipe in white? Nothing. Okay, well. If they bounce back that 2/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is lethal next turn unless they do something. Nissa, okay. So I don't care. They should probably attack anyway because it's got vigilance. Oh no, I'm at 18! So let's attack with everything, and they're gonna block something, and then I can pump the other thing. Okay, so they're gonna pump that. I mean, they're gonna attack, they're gonna block that. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Comes back to my hand. They got damage. I can bring that back to my hand. Next turn, if they tap out, I can play a Liliana. Although they're gonna do a Hydroid Krasis right here. Here we go. They're counting their lands. Hydroid Krasis. This is a Hydroid Krasis. Okay, so when I bring up my Liliana, I'll sacrifice 2 creatures, and they'll have to sacrifice their Krasis and their land. Oh, okay. Okay, well. Guess I'll just put a blocker and then see if I can just ping them with my final 2 flyers. Let's see what happens here. Even if they attack with full damage there, well, I guess I want to get my zombie killed anyway, because so if they pass to me, then that's game over, right? Okay, well, I guess that's yeah, Okay, so interesting. There we go. Okay, that's game one. So I'm dealing with a green player, so let's put some of these Noxiouses in there. Duress has not appeared at all. I'm going to take out these Gutter Bones and instead... So those Death Touch are nice. And that takes me to 60. So Witch's Vengeance would be good because those forests that become... Those forests that become creatures are 3/3s, and my Witch's Vengeance will get them. So I'm battling Mayomho. Okay, well, not amazing, but I can do what I need to do in this deck. Turn one for them, nothing. Turn me something. And even if I don't get my second land drop, I can still do a Rumor. Double blue, okay. So, okay, no more mana for me. Aw, man. So that should have been my... Well, actually, I don't have any land for anything. Okay, let's try that again. So this is just so hilarious. Like, I have these perfect cards in my hand, but I can't play Magic without lands. 3 turns in a row with no lands. What's the point? You're so far behind your opponent when you're in Diamond that, like, there's no point to continue to play. And let's see if we get the same repetition here. At the very least, I am playing first. They had to mulligan one. Okay, let's see how this goes. This is completely game over if I don't get my second land. If I don't get my second land next turn, I gotta quit because... Yep, okay, well, good going, opponent. You get to go to the next level. Really, what is going on with this algorithm? Let's switch over to Simic. I haven't played Simic in Diamond yet, so Simic worked well for me for a while. Why is this historic? What is historic? Oh yeah, okay, Veil of Summer. Not historic, but banned. Deck validation failed? I clearly removed my banned card, so I probably need to switch over something like this. Okay, well, let's play some draft. Let's draft some Thorne of Eldraine. Let's see how that goes. Now, what I'd like to do is use the extension. There's supposed to be an extension that's supposed to help regarding making the best making the best decks. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Dance of the Mance, Frogify, Innkeeper. I think that's a build around. Maybe something with non-humans with Grumgully, Dragonfire, Knights, a couple of red things, Fell the Pheasant, the Ratter. Okay, so we'll do with a Death Touch Critter. So I'm thinking heavily on green and black, but it's still early on. I might do Knights, green, and this has got to have an adventure. Okay, let's go with adventures, because then we got Flaxen Intruder. So I'm going to be on the lookout completely for adventure cards. Fell the Pheasant or a Spider. Actually, some Scry would be nice. Return to nature. I guess in black here, the Lash or the Weapon. The Fruit, the Tracker. If I control another non-human creature. So we'll be on the lookout for non-humans as well. So I thought this Deckmaster extension was supposed to do cool things. Doesn't really seem to be running. Okay, so I guess this Quarry, another return. I thought I already had one return to nature. Nothing good here. And another Fell. Okay, third path. Ooh, there's another Edgewell, Innkeeper. Let's see if we can get some more adventure stuff. The Familiar. Tall as a beanstalk. Okay, well, Familiar in here. It meows, so funny. Ooh, Sir Conrad would be cool. That's a big old 5/4 for the top end. How about a Spider for flyers? Or I'll get that profit eventually, hopefully. Ooh, Sorfarin. When it attacks another creature, gets +X. So something else gets +2/+2, right? That's what that means. So something else can get +2/+2. And then over here, return stuff, draw a card. There's another one of those trackers. I never got one of those, right? Single green, I never got one of those. Beanstalk. I think that witch can do fun stuff. There we go. There's another adventure card. And did I already get a beanstalk? There's another beanstalk. How bread versus memory theft. Attached to a non-human creature. Spider. Slipper. What if I have the glass slipper, but I've got a spider? Ooh, trail of crumbs. I see people doing really good things with that. So let's grab that and see if we can get... These are the things like the Garen Big Carver and such. Opportunity. Another Acolyte. 3/2 Menace. Ooh, Deathless Knight. That'll be perfect in my deck because I want that Tree Folk eventually. I'll be able to pay for that no probs. There's another Curious Pair. Mara Leaf. So that can be a 3/1. That can be a 3/3. We'll do one of these Ginger Brutes. Carver. I guess another number of artifacts or enchantments. I don't really have that many, but maybe that'll do fun stuff. There we go. There's that Tween Veil for the high end. There's another Tween Veil. Nothing good. Nothing good. And nothing good. Okay, that's fine. I got a lot of interesting things. Gonna switch the sleeve. And then switch over to this view right here. So I got 54 cards. At the top end, I don't want those wolves. I want one tree folk maybe. I don't need that rack. Just put one beanstalk. One opportunity. Nope. Theft, nope. Suit, maybe. Probably not. One spider. Witch. Bell. Pear. Rider. Fell the pheasant. Return to nature. Just maybe one of each. Trail. Ginger brute. Two of those. Sure. Intruder. Knight and Cauldron. Okay, that's 46 cards. I have 24 creatures. Wow, I really went hard on the creatures. Okay, gotta cut 6. Guess just one of the big ones. Now, I'll keep the big ones just because I think the games go long. We'll get rid of these. And I'm just kind of getting a lot of these things with adventures. It's 19. So how many enchantments? That's going to be at least a 1/3. And I have one enchantment there. Artifacts or enchantments. Yeah, never mind on that. Okay, so there we go, 40 cards. Let's see what we get out of this. I got the double... What do you call them? See if some double adventures happen. I go first. Is there any turn one plays? Nope, 2 lands. Alright, let's play there. They have nothing. I can draw a card. They have a fox. Alright, this will be cool. I get to scry. What's coming up here? No more lands, please. So if they put out their artifact, I still have a 2/3 blocker. Yep, that's an artifact, so that's a flyer. So 4 mana if I adamant that with 3 black. Let's do some of this. Are they going to have a way to kill my Legion? Spinning Wheel will eventually be able to tap stuff, and that's going to get even bigger. Okay. Fine, what do we do here? That'll be triple adamant on that. We'll just put this pressure on them right there. Okay, good, they'll block on that. If they attack with that 3/3, what's a 2/2 now? If they have their 5th land, they'll be able to start tapping stuff with that wheel. So they have their little Firefox. Oops, they're about to kill that. Oh, okay. And equip it to something. That's a 5/4. 5, 6, 7. That's 7 in total. Alright, Sir Connie. It's just kind of a race right here. That 2 in the air doesn't matter. If they drop their 5th land, they can tap my 5/4. Okay, Doom Foretold, that's fine. I guess I'll have to sacrifice my Innkeeper. And then I still have 2. I might win this. Okay, there we go. Fright Oni. Nice. Ooh, look at that. I'm getting close. Okay, Fright Oni, you got the... You got frighted yourself. Alright, let's go to the next one. That turned out pretty well. It was a bit of a race. Then they saw the writing on the wall that they had 1 blocker and I had 2 attackers. Even with their Doom Foretold. So that's nice. So what did I do today? I watched some Friday the 13th. Part 6. Jason Lives. It was fun. I have memories of that. I have memories of that. Of that movie. It was from 1986, I believe, and I have these vague memories. So I was 8. I was 8 years old when it came out, and I have these vague memories of the. See, am I gonna need some food for something? Probably not. So I guess I'll do a card draw right here. Next turn I can Foulmire card draw. They're running a bit low on lands. Okay, that's pretty cool there. Guess we'll do the draw card here. That can let me wreck their food for no reason. Ah, man. Okay, they're gonna bake that. So, next turn I can make that big. That seems to be a 4/6. So sacking a food does 3 damage. Sacking the thing to the noble makes it bigger. Are you gonna wipe your board like that? Okay. Interesting. Let's give this a shot. That is a 6/8, but they can of course eat that food. Alright, so it becomes a 3/3. They can eat another one. That's fine. That's a 4/4. Okay, next turn I can do a Sir Conrad. That witch can't do anything anymore. I can have a 1/1 Death Touch. Might as well attack with that 1/3 as well. 5 damage to me, I guess. Got a bunch of pigs. 5, 6, 7, that's a 6/5. 3, 4, 5. I guess we'll do the maximum play right here. I'm gonna hit 1. I'm gonna hit 1 pig, that'll become a food. They could do fun stuff with that witch. But my Conrad is gonna do that fun stuff as well. They can attack with their 4/4. Oops, Cauldron Familiar. I'm not worried about that because they don't have the way to recur it very well. I guess they're gonna eat their cat with their noble. Try to do a little shenanigans there, but my Sir Conrad is gonna do cool stuff too. Oh, that's a 5/5, but I got a Death Touch. They're gonna bring back the... Yeah, I think you're trying a little too hard. My Sir Conrad is really negating your strategy. Alpha Investments. Wait a minute. Is this Alpha Investments? Is this Rudy? I just realized, is this Rudy from Alpha Investments? If it is, I am totally honored and humbled. Okay, that's a 7/7. You can bring back your cat. You can kind of do a little loop here, kind of. But it's not going to go too far, right? Okay, well, that's a 7/7, but that's a Death Touch. And then you get double damage on that, I suppose. So what do we do here? Let's do a little milling for some reason. We're milling each other's lands. Okay. So many lands. Okay, well. That's 2 damage there. And they can bring back their cat to negate one of them. Okay, brings Zach back. What are you top decking? Something amazing? A floppy taco, perhaps? AKA food? Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so they didn't mill my hand out. That's okay. Fell the pheasant is an instant, right? Okay, that'll be fun. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Okay, so let's keep a bunch of 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's keep a bunch of green mana open so that I can fell the pheasant. I doubt that they'll attack. Okay, so... Okay, never mind. That kills everyone. So 2 more damage there. You bring back your cat one more time. This is just an activated ability, so if I try to return that to nature... Wait a minute. Exile target card from graveyard. Yeah, it still would have gotten it out of the way. And that's it. Okay, well, if that was the Alpha Investments... Thank you for helping me to get up to Silver Tier 3. If it was someone ripping off your name, that's not cool. You don't want to impersonate Rude Dog himself. Okay, well, got 2 wins so far. That's cool. I feel I have not been able to do Thorne of Eldraine drafting very well, and 2 wins so far is good. Now I'm battling Dangleman, actually underscore Dangleman. I get to go first. Pretty slow, but let's see if we get anything on the subsequent. Okay, I will conceal my true colors here in terms of green, but they will go right away aggro. Okay, well, let's get our black mana out so we can get this 2-3 out. That's not going to be big enough, right? Well, that's going to be big enough to kill my Legion. Fine. But at least I'll get to scry right here. 4th land, I suppose. Eventually. Well, not really, actually. I'll have a Death Touch. So they'll probably attack with that, pump it up, which I'm fine with. That is adequate. This is enough for me to do 2 things. Okay, so then next turn, they get a +2 until end of turn, and that's gonna get killed. Okay. Guess what I can do is my 4/2 haste. Gonna return that, but then they lose a turn. Okay, well, that's fine, because that's a 4/2 haste. And that is a Death Touch. Okay, that can give something +2/+2. So if they bring that out, but they don't have any way to further block. Okay, if they double block, I can still Garen Brig carve things. And okay, interesting. Well, let's go for it. That gets killed. Now let's keep that intact. And we'll bring out the witch. And then the pair, and then tap to kill. Cannot block. Cannot block. Okay, well, let's do that first of all. And we will get another food for next time. They probably have... Oh, okay, that's dead. So if I gain life, I can bring that back, right? When you gain life for the first time each turn, return it to your hand. Okay, I guess I can gain life with my food. Or how about we do this instead? They do have something in hand as an instant, so I guess that's dead. So if that intruder does damage, it can destroy stuff. They can probably eat the food faster, however. One, two, double strike, nice. Okay, lots of land here. What can I do? Put 2 counters. Okay, put 2/1 counters on target creature. Guess we'll do that. They'll probably block that intruder, and then 4 damage goes through. Because they can at least kill the intruder. Okay. That is totally fine there, actually. May destroy target artifact or enchantment. You may destroy target artifact. Let's see if we can... Oops. I guess that's not exactly how that works. So she kills herself and then destroys the thing. Okay, so it's a 3/4. When it attacks, something gains menace. Okay, fine. So Sir Gwyn would be cool here. Probably block that. So double damage. I should have attacked also with my 1/3 because then the 2/2 can't block. They have 7 mana. What are they going to do with 7 mana? Bone splinters. Nope, that's not in this format. Or is there something? Okay, discard that. That's still damage because of the Sir Conrad. That's a 4/3 menace. I wonder if I can mill them out. Not mill, but creatures. Wow. 3 whole times with no... with 2 creatures, okay. Dunzo. There we go. Amazing. This has been the best that I've been doing on Eldraine draft. Thanks everyone in the chat for your power that got me this far. Levy of the Guild Pack 3 wins. Okay, cool. Did I finally get like a kind of a cool draft deck on Eldraine? Did my Gilroy cocktail help? Don't drink and drive, kids, but that tastes so good. And it's working so well. So let's see what happens here on the next draft. Been doing very well. Been streaming over a little bit over an hour. So that's cool. All right, so they go first. Dealing with a gold player. Okay, well, I'm gonna need here my blocker. Next turn, I guess, Trail of Crumbs. Gettenbrig Carver. Whenever you sack a food, do I have any food that's coming? Not really. So I'm a human berserker. Did you ever notice that this cute little creature is a berserker? Okay. It's a little bit bigger than I can handle, but let's see if they fall for it right here. Nothing to destroy, and got a food. Okay, so that does make one food. I have to pay one. Ooh, okay, so they do seem to have an instant over there, so that's not cool. See if they're gonna do that again. They probably have the instant to make their own creature bigger. They have their own Carver. Fine. Oh man, that's like the perfect thing. That is completely fakeitude. So at least I get a 3-2. Next turn I can beanstalk it. I'm gonna take 5. So I put auto pass. I put auto pass, but you know, auto pass doesn't pass. I just realized that I've also got my regular music too loud there. Okay, so let's beanstalk this guy. And we'll bring back any number of these. Okay, let's bring back everything, maybe? I get to decide what order, right? Do it that way. Okay, so whatever they come at me, I can probably live. They're playing mono green. They can eat that food and make their wolf indestructible, right? Or make it fight or something. Sacrifice a food, put a +1 and it gains indestructible. Okay, so that gets +3 until end of turn. Who cares? They don't attack. Okay. Well, let's drop this. And drop this. 5, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7. Let's see if we can hold off for one more. Whenever you sacrifice a food. Okay, let's see if this freaking breadcrumbs will do anything useful. And that'll be my 7th. Put the rest at the bottom. Okay, fine. Grab that. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll play that next turn. They'll probably double block here, and I'm fine with that. Because they'll probably sack their food. Okay, that's actually totally fine. Because then they're out of food, and then I can Foul Mire Knight it. 4, 5, 6. I have 6 mana in total. A bunch of quarries. Okay, well. Yep. 5 damage. I'm fine with that because I can make a bunch of those. I think what they should have done is they should have double blocked with those boars. Just to get all their foods out. So I'm going to need to block with that so that a 5, 7. Okay, they've got plenty of lands for that, but destroy target artifact. Nice. Draws me that. They have no flyers. That's a blocker. I guess I'm just going to keep holding that knight until the that Wicked Wolf is no longer indestructible. Let's see, so they're going to eat the food to take out my spider. Okay, that's a 3-1. I doubt that they'll use their food for that rider. Another land. Guess I just have to pressure things. Okay, so they have all of their food revealed. Well, I guess they can do something useful, but they already messed up on that. They needed to pay for the food before. Okay, well, this one's game over. I don't think this is gonna work out very well. So this wipes out my board, and unless I get something great next on my next turn, it's game over. I'll just do one more final hit on that, and that's it, because I don't have enough blockers. That just didn't work. So, okay, let's go to the next game. Well, that's the first loss, which is good. So, it had to be against a gold player. Is it me, or have I not had any opportunities to go first? Okay, so at least that life will at least that food will let me gain life for that night. Am I dealing with a mono blue player? Let's see if they fall for a block. That's just going to be +2 anyway. Okay, that's a 3/2 defender. Let's get rid of one of their blockers. And I guess I'm losing... Let's see if they take that. Alright, let's see if this does anything. Good, their board is wiped, but they've got 4 lands. Let's see if next turn I can summon something. Okay, that's gonna tap stuff. I guess I didn't tap stuff. Okay, well... So you're gonna take 4, 5, 6... Okay, you choose to take out one of my poor little creatures, so that's fine. Okay, so we're actually doing Simic A. Ooh, that's nice. Based on the number of cards in hand, A. I guess with whatever you block, I'm fine. I think they're thinking a little too hard. Okay, so... Frozen... Yep, I have all of this right here. Let me wave my mouse over it. I have definitely everything. Okay, so then we'll bring out a blocker. And we're done. Oops, that's a 5/4. Are they gonna bounce anything back? No, that's fine, I guess. They can sacrifice that right away for my 4/2. So she's normally... She's normally a 0/4. That's pretty cool. Based on the hand. Uh-oh. Well, that can block. Let's see what I'm getting on my next draws. Don't need that, and... I don't know, I don't really need that, so... I guess I'll ping for some ones. She's a 4/4. Frantically looking at my cards, and who am I battling here? Korosuke. So that needed to be with a K if you're trying to go Japanese. That's K-O, not C-O. Korosuke, Korosuke. If it was Japanese, it'd be something pronounced something like Korosuke. But C-O doesn't exist. K-O does. And they're trying to frantically figure stuff out. Okay, well, that cauldron can do damage to stuff. That would be useful. I think they've kind of thought enough. So they're going to steal my... Oh, not steal. They're going to return it. Okay, well, let's wreck one of those. Going to be very defensive, eh? And I guess I'll be able to scry here again. Ooh, that's kind of fun, but I'm not going to get any... I guess I'll have one. Keep that in hand. Keep pinging them for one. guess that's the first damage right there. That's an egg. Draws a card. Goes back to 3/4. Alright, so most likely that will still just go through, so they're on a 9-turn clock. That Edgewall Innkeeper's very cool. What are you gonna do to it? The Scarecrow's pretty lame, right? Just adds 1 mana of any color. Add a 2/1. Couple of pings in the air. So their turn takes 1,000 years. Their turn takes 1,000 years, and then on mine it's just like, that's it, and we're done. That Scarecrow's 2/4 Vigilant. If you look carefully on this card, the Wolf's Paw is right back there. So you get to bounce something back, I guess. Everything that you bounce back has good value, so whatever. Okay, so first of all, I'll eat that food, and then I'll double block these. Something gets tapped. So, did I have a momentary lapse of insanity? Because what happened with my Edgewall Innkeeper, did I actually block with it? I blame you. So, yep, this person is very, very slow. Okay, well, let's see what they block with here. Whatever they block with, two things will die, so they'll get 2 damage. Then I'll do my swamp and see if anything gets milled. And again, they're extremely slow, so they're getting roped. Alright, 2 creatures. So let's see here, they're going to do 3, 4, 5 in the air with attackers. Let's see if they don't have some freaking combat tricks. Well, that's how it ends. Let's just go on, whatever. Taking forever and a half. I don't want to wait for that when I'm starting to flood out, so let's just move on for my sanity. Isn't it funny how waiting just even 10 seconds nowadays is an eternity? Okay, well, let's wrap it up at this point. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out. Hopefully you had a good time, and I'll see you next time.